Hello, Randy Kincaid here for Kincaid Country Kitchens. Today our project's going to be to do roasted red peppers. And I'm going to show you a very simple recipe. It's very quick to do, and there's just a delicious, delightful taste in store for you. The first step, of course, is to gather up the items that we're going to need for this project. We have pans here that I've lined with tin foil. For today, I've got two of them prepared right here. I've set the oven at 350 degrees to preheat it. We're going to need Everglades seasoning, a large bowl, a mixing bowl of any type will do. I use canola oil, but any type of oil will work as long as it's a vegetable or cooking oil. Some people even use olive oil. I prefer the canola oil. It's a little bit lighter. And red peppers. These are the red bell peppers. Any type of a sweet red pepper will do. I find that these are the least expensive, and these are probably the best to use. Our first step in the process is going to be to clean our peppers and to prepare them for the roasting process. Let's wash our peppers first. We're going to put them in cold water, stir them around to make sure that we get all of the field sand off of them, any kind of foreign material that's on them, so that they're clean. We don't want that to be in our peppers. Okay, so I'm going to get them out of the water here. We'll put them off to the side. We've rinsed them, and now we're going to cut them up. The way that I cut a red pepper is I like to cut it right in half and two one time. We're going to quarter it, just like this right here. I'm going to take the green stem off. That's our oven's ready. Let's do a couple more here. Quartered them. And we're going to wash the seeds out. We don't want to leave any seeds in there, because when we cook them, the seeds will get very hard, and they're difficult to deal with. Put them in the bowl. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these peppers, getting them quartered up, and then I'll be right back. See you in a few. Okay, we have our peppers cleaned. I have part of the batch here. Now we're going to add our oil and our seasonings to it. Take our oil and just pour it in there on top. It doesn't, you'll need quite a bit because it'll soak it up. And then we want to take our Everglades seasoning. We'll sprinkle some in there. Pretty liberal coating. We're going to add some more on the pan. And we mix them all up. And then I like to lay them out on the tray one side up, because halfway through the cooking process I'm going to turn them over. Now we're actually, you can do the same thing with green peppers. You know, bell peppers, the green ones are the ones that haven't ripened yet, but a lot of people like to eat them that way. They also are yellow, and sometimes you can buy them and they're a mix of red, but they're all from the same plant. The longer you leave it, the more color it gets to it, and the sweeter they get as they get older. I like the red peppers for this. So we're getting a pretty good tray right here full, and I'm going to wipe my hands off here and sprinkle a little bit more of the seasoning on there, because I want a liberal coating of the seasoning. Oh, they they made something good when they made this Everglades seasoning. If you haven't ever tried it, just get some and try it. I use it on everything. Okay, that one's ready to go. Okay. This one is ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and set this one in the oven while I'm preparing the other one. Okay? We want to cook that for about 45 minutes. At about 20 minutes, I'm going to pull them out, turn them over so that there's a good distribution of the cooking process. I can also watch them. I do not want them to get black or burnt, so I keep tabs on them as I go. Sometimes they can go for less depending on the location they are in the oven. You just don't want to burn them, but you want them to be very soft when you get through with the cooking process. So we'll be back in a minute, about 30 to 45 minutes. Pull them out and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, it's time to check and see how we're doing here. Ooh, yes, they're coming along beautifully. Look at them. I'm going to take a spatula and this fork and turn these over. They're starting to brown around the edges a little bit. Oh, yes. Maybe a little bit too hot on these. I didn't really want that much burn on them. Oh yes, look at those beauties right there. Woo, see how pretty they are? Going to set them right up here on top of the stove, and we're going to cool them down some. Look at that. You can tell they're done when those skins start wrinkling on the top of them right there. That means that those babies are ready. They're cooked. We've let them cool down just a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier to handle them. The next step that we want to do is we want to take the ones that got blackened on the skins from the oven. We want to take the black part off. Now the black part peels off very easily from the skin. All you do is you take a fork and you get the pepper like this. Take your fingers or the fork and you can just get underneath that skin and pull it up. And now there's what you have right there when you're completed with it. That's a pretty pepper right there, a pretty roasted pepper. A lot of people ask me what you do with these peppers. I like to just put them in the refrigerator in a jar or in a bag. I know that I can keep them up to 2 to 3 weeks in there like that. And I use them on salads. I'll even come home and grab them as a snack and just put a few of them on my plate and eat them straight. They are just delicious that way. The other thing that I've found that they're very useful for is the other day I had a party and we had some sausage links and I wrapped them around the sausages and put them with the toothpicks onto the sausage there. People just loved them. That was a great way to fix the peppers. There's any number of uses that you can use these for. If you want to keep them a longer time, you can put them in a salt and vinegar brine solution and put them in a hot water bath, can them just like you would can a pickle or anything else. And they'll keep like that also. Now, also, you can freeze them. They freeze real well when they're cold like this. I mean, when they're cooked like this. You can just put them in a baggie, put them in the freezer and freeze them. Pull them out when you want to dress up or garnish a dish with them. Just a beautiful, beautiful food to have. Just excellent. Look at that, isn't that good? Woo! I'm ready to eat one right now. Let's try it. I think it's cooled down enough. Oh my gosh. Delicious, delicious. Well, that's it for Kincaid Country Kitchens today.